Good morning, beautiful. I got a channeled message. We are beginning again, but in order to begin again, we must allow our old selves to die. This is a period of great transformation, and we need to relinquish control and surrender to the flow of our new life. Submitting all previous expectations and assumptions of what our life should or could be, and letting it unfold naturally and gracefully in front of us with ease. Tranquil is the flowing river making its way to the sea. In much the same way are you returning to your true self, your soul state, and your flow state. I am so proud of you. So this message came in yesterday, and it is for those that feel like they're dying and a new version of them is being reborn. And you are being encouraged not only by your ancestors and guides, but by spirit right now to relinquish any control, any sense of resistance to this death and rebirth. Now, part of my intention in recording this video is giving us an opportunity to create almost a ritualistic sense of release. 111 on my timer, thank you, Spirit, which is all about new beginnings. This is about stepping through a portal into your new life and honoring the parts of you that you've left behind on the other side of that portal doorway, but at the same time, not dragging them with you. And I'm getting chills and goosebumps all over my body. For some of you, this could be a name change, okay? For some of you that have never felt connected to your name, whether it be your first or last. For some of you, this could be changing the way that you look, making a really conscious decision to leave a job, a business, a partnership, an old version of you, all of the above. But Spirit really wants you to intentionally walk through this portal and leave your old self behind. So I'm going to give us a little opportunity to do some cleansing here before we get into the rest of the reading. Okay, I'm first going to soften our hearts. This is just going to take a few minutes. So close your eyes if you'd like. Set the intention either way to release an old version of yourself, to open your heart to something new, something that you've never experienced, something that's going to make you feel peace and contentment. Okay, open your heart and cleanse out any impurities, grounding you into your body, helping you connect with your higher self, with your guides. And I'm going to go ahead and close it out with a little bit of a reset. Recalibrate. Rejuvenate. And I really want you to move through the rest of your day with the intention of releasing an old version of you that doesn't serve you anymore. And really working with your guides to figure out what part of you that is, if not multiple. And I'm here for those of you that need help. I can work with you on all different sorts of avenues along this path. I am actually having a 20% off sale until the 1st of April. May, 1st of May at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're interested in learning more about what I do, you can visit my website at sacredmuseproject.com. I'll put it in the description box and the comments as well. But for the rest of you, or either way, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the new beginning that you've been waiting for. All you have to do is consciously walk through the doorway of this metaphorical new beginning entryway. It's like, imagine a beautiful doorway leading somewhere gorgeous that you've always wanted to go, whether it's a garden, the ocean, a beautiful house that is now yours, a relationship that you've been wanting or yearning for. This moment, and the reason this video found you is so that you can set that intention right now and walk through that doorway in your mind's eye with intention, leaving any part of you behind that is not serving you. Again, this could be a new name. I'm getting for a lot of you, you need a name change. If you've never felt, for me, I feel like I'm just growing into my name. My name has always been a part of my soul path. But for a lot of you, you are stuck with names that don't represent you at all. They don't represent who you are or who you've been. They definitely don't represent where you're going. And for those of you, I am suggesting that you listen to God, listen to your dreams. A new name is coming to you. right? And for those of you that feel really resonant with your name already, this could be a different kind of identity shift. This could be the mere act of reintroducing yourself to everyone around you. When I say mere, it's really not a small act at all, but it's a lot smaller than changing your name for some of you. I'll start. I'm Sophia Marie. Today is the first day of my new life. I honestly feel like I could cry. I'm leaving behind the baggage of my past and the heaviness that I've carried throughout my life, from generations back, in fact. I get to leave all of that at the doorway as I walk through, free and light and beautiful. I get to walk through and become a deeper, more potent and inspired embodiment of myself. I get to reconnect with my soul path. And like the channeled message said, it's like rivers flowing toward the ocean. Your soul is guiding you home to that ocean that is consciousness, that is higher wisdom, that is God, by whatever name you call. So let this be your graduation day. The day that you are never the same, that you never go back to thinking those old thoughts from your old life, the limited thoughts, that you relinquish the part of you that thought you weren't worthy and you leave it on the other side of this portal doorway. And when you walk through, you know that you have shed so many layers. And don't be surprised if the tears come. Don't be surprised if the anger comes. And I encourage you to write it down, to scream it out, to sing it out, to dance it out, to paint it out. I encourage you to play music to it, to write sonnets to it, to stroll through a garden passionately remembering all of the beautiful things that you've been cultivating since you were a child. Secret garden, I'm hearing. There's a secret garden in your mind that you've been cultivating since you were young. And you are being invited to cultivate that in real life now, not just in your mind. For the whole world to see. It's a garden that affects everyone. If you plant a garden in your yard, it doesn't just impact you, it impacts everyone. And much is the same when we reinvent ourselves. We give other people permission to do the same. This is your invitation to reinvent yourself. To walk through this doorway and know that you're never going to be the same again. This is your new lease on life. This is another chance to live the life of your dreams without all the baggage of your family history, of your family lineage, without all the trauma of this life, all the burdens that have been placed on you, all the heartbreak. You're free. Now, what are you going to do with your freedom? This is incredibly powerful, okay? You're free. I want you to celebrate today. I want you to celebrate how far you've come, how much work you've put in, how dedicated you've been. I want you to surrender to this moment in a way that you've never surrendered to any moment in your entire life. And I want you to be grateful for every little thing that you have and every little thing that you've been through, no matter how traumatic. Because those are the things that made you who you are. And you could not be sitting here, standing here, witnessing this moment with me if you had not gone through all the things that you've gone through. You would not be this potent, beautiful, vibrant version of you. And if you don't see yourself that way, that is what you're leaving on the other side of that portal door when you walk through. This image of you not being enough. You are enough. You are enough. You've always been enough. So feel the love here. Take this home with you. Share this with the world today in whatever way feels potent and possible. Whether it's just to meditate and go for a walk in your neighborhood afterward, just to share that radiant light. Okay, whether it's to paint a portrait or a picture or write a song or dance around your living room. Mark this moment. Thank you, Spirit. Mark this moment somehow. It's up to you and your inner child to get creative with it. And it could be as simple as saying a little prayer and giving thanks after this message. But either way, let me know what you're going through. Let me know what you're leaving behind in your old portal door on the other side of this portal that you're walking through. And share whatever feels safe and sacred right now. And again, if you need some assistance, I would be so honored to work with you. sacredmuseproject.com. All right? I love you. You're not alone. Keep going.